first bucket in the second half. Borja, what a shot! Reverse layup, almost like a no-look shot.
A steal completed by Kevin Bin. Kevin Bin will take it strong for the 2 points. As if it meant their life. Kevin Bin. Strong move. Oh, she goes for the miss. They get the offensive rebound. Whistle day. Kick out. Oh!
As we go before you all that we have and all that we are. Father, in our every sport and tournament, we ask you, keep us away from any danger, injury, accident, or untoward incident. Keep us safe and free from the infectious COVID-19. And keep us reminded to show true friendship and sportsmanship, that in our actions and showcase of skills and talents, your name may be praised. In your kindness and inspiration, continue making us mature and grow into the best versions of ourselves, where in anything and everything we do it for your greater glory. This we pray in your most holy name. Amen.
Manatili po tayo nakatindig. Please remain standing as we call in the Lady Generals to the center court to gather and sing the Taguig City hymn. Together with the coaching staff, please join at the center court. Thank you very much, Taguig Lady Generals. Now let's call in the Lady Battalion at the center court to gather as well and sing the Philippine Army hymn. Thank you very much, Philippine Army Lady Battalion.
And hello again, basketball fans. Welcome to the second half of our Saturday doubleheader here at the 2022 Women's National Basketball League, live and direct from the Brent Z. Giao Convention Center in San Fernando City, Pampanga. Good day, everyone. My name is Ati Sorvino, and we are here to bring you the action as it happens. Of course, our game at hand right now, it's going to be a good one. We have the league-leading Taguig Lady Generals against the very unpredictable Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Of course, right, we know that the Lady Generals, they have led for most of the tournament, except, of course, after our first game. Of course, after our first game, let's update the studies a bit. Of course, earlier, the PSI Lady Air Defenders won over the Stan Quezon Lady Spartans, so they are now 7-2. Meanwhile, Spartan 0-8. The gig, 5-1. They are leading the league. And on the other hand, the Lady Battalion, I mean, talking about the Lady Battalion, they started hot. They won their first 2 games and now they have lost their last 4 games. In their first meeting, it was a good one. The Taguig Lady Generals escaping with a 64-62 win. It really went down the wire, to say the least. And considering, look at that shooting, it was really a defensive struggle. And surprise, surprise, look at that big disparity in rebounds of Army. Army controlled the boards, but in the end, Taguig won. Why? Because of the shooting of this lady on their screens right now, AJ Gloriani. Against the Army, she had 14 points and 4 rebounds. Of course, she followed that up with 5 points in another losing effort against the Lady Air Defenders. Of course, on the other hand, a lot will hinge today on the Army. A lot of their fortunes will hinge on the play of Lalaine Flormata, the 6-footer. Of course, right now, if you look at the Army, you can see that they have only 10 players in uniform today. Okay, they have only 10 players in uniform. Who are the 2 missing players? Well, it just happens to be their 2 best players, Janine Ponteos and Chak Kabinbin. Of course, right now, Janine and Chak are in Vietnam with the Philippine team to the 31st Southeast Asian Games. So they are with the national team. So, of course, national team first before anything else, as they say. So before that, we turn you over to our Coliseum announcer for the starting lineups.
Starting at guard number 7, Janet Season. Also at guard number 10, AJ Gloriani. Forward number 12, Monique Del Carmen. And at power forward number 30, Wiz Duwaso. Taguig Lady Generals head coach is Mark Robin Lucena. Now the starting 5 for the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Coming in at center number 3, Corporal Len Flormata. And forward number 6, Corporal Banji Soriano. Starting at guard number 14, Corporal Dayan Helisan. One guard number 16, Corporal Sok Borja. And at power forward number 20, Sergeant Gretchi Roque. Philippine Army Lady Battalion is led by Staff Sergeant Jerry Gadong. Referees for this ball game are Jackson Mabandos, Rolando
And
Francisco.
there you have it. The question today, repeat or retaliate? When you say repeat or retaliate, but before that, there's your starting 5. So, of course, all the points in this game. Sergeant Gretchen Roque. You know, I like it when you, if you saw our graphic earlier for the starting five, I like it when you have the ranks of the Army players. They are all NCOs or non-commissioned officers. Oh, nice cut. Soriano finds Roque. And Roque stays it at 4 points. Del Carmen. Duazo. Sison. Gloriani. Dancing inside. Extra pass. Duazo again. Another pass. Shot clock down to 6. And Formata clears it. And we have a foul on Duazo. And very clear, huh? Look at this. Lalaine Flormata, a full head taller than Duazo. You know, when I was watching Duazo in the Naasco play for Rizal Technological University, I mean, she was tall. But, of course, Lalaine Flormata is much taller. She's 6 feet. Soriano. Stops and pops. No. Rebound. Generals. Sison finds Gloriani to Duazo. Duazo from 16 feet. Short. Rebound. Army. It's with Soriano. Soriano. Oh, Flormata was not ready to receive. Or maybe that pass was for another teammate. Maybe it could have been for number 16. That's a Sok Borja. Oh, Gloriani finally breaking the silence of the Lady Generals with that good cut to the basket. Borja to Flormata. Flormata spins. Flormata gets the 2 points. Gloriani to Del Carmen. Back to Duazo. Gloriani. Pass to Siat. Siat! No! Ball tap. It's won by Soriano. Soriano quickly. Borjas back to Soriano. And Soriano runs out of space. And she saves it, but it's with Del Carmen. Del Carmen now will attack Del Carmen. And the lucky break here for Taguig. It will stay with them. Last touch on Flormata. Look at Gloriani. A great movement without the ball by Gloriani. And then same on the other hand, Flormata with the retaliation. So 2 LaSalle players with the highlights. 2 former Lady Archers. April, no. Rebound, Flormata. Question here for Army. How would you replace the over 20 points combined of Cabinbin and Pontejos? Flormata. Borja. Elisan, no. It's with Soriano. To Flormata at the post. Outside. Soriano. Yeah! Nice roll for Vanji. Vanji Soriano, formerly of Far Eastern University in college. Duazo. April. Yes, he gets the roll. Second field goal now for the Lady Gens. Flormata will wait for Borja. Flormata at the high post. Flormata will survey. Borja. Shot clock is down to 5. Do they know it? Borja will attack from 15 feet. No. Duazo with the rebound. Duazo, a double-double machine. Del Carmen. Back to Duazo. Sison. Using the Duazo screen. Del Carmen. Tight defense here by Army. Season! No. And ball won by Flormata. Wow. Borja. No look. Extra pass. No. Flormata. And you have a foul on Duazo. So second foul now on Wiz. And Duazo better watch it. Early foul trouble here for Wiz. At the line, Vanji Soriano. Well, I guess Coach Lucena knows that, and he is dispatching April Lualhati, most likely to replace the foul beleaguered Duazo. Yes, we heard it. We got that right. And also Snow Peñaranda and Stephanie Ventura will come in. So three fresh legs, 3 sets of fresh legs for Taguig. So far, no substitutions yet for Army. Well, that's understandable because like what I said, they only have 10 players in uniform today. Ventura. Quickly, Lualhati fakes. Handoff back to Ventura. Ventura. Inside, Peñaranda. Peñaranda pivots. And Peñaranda gets the 2 points. Peñaranda providing the shock off the bench. Soriano met by Ventura. Hilisan. Pop out. Roque, too strong. Rebound Ventura. Del Carmen on the run. 2 against 1. And I guess Del Carmen, she should have waited for her teammates. Look at this. Ventura recognizing Peñaranda, and Peñaranda rewarding the team with 2 points. So ball will go back to Army. Borja to Flormata at the high post, met by Lualhati. This is a good matchup, huh? The veteran smarts of Lualhati. And ball will go out in favor of Taguig. Coach Jerry of the Army. Ventura at the corner, waiting for a teammate using the Peñaranda screen. And an offensive foul on Lualhati. So first foul on April. Flormata. Borja. Borja will use the Flormata screen. Borja for 3. Yeah! Clean as a whistle. Triple by Borja. Lualhati. She can hit this. Good line though. Recovered by the Army. Soriano. And ball batted out. It will stay with the Army. They are the team in the white jerseys. Okay, look at this. Borja. Clean as a whistle. Woo! Inbound. Received by Borja. Helisan. To the post. Oh, good steal. Steal here. It's with Ventura. Ventura to the running Peñaranda. Peñaranda. Oh, great. Too deep. Peñaranda will give it to Ventura. Ventura with more space. Still no goal. And now Army. Quickly. Oh, steal by Lualhati. Great read. But they're still trailing by 6. 12-6. Ventura baseline. Ventura too deep. Finds Lualhati. Del Carmen, short. Recovered by Borja, and a foul. It's on. We'll wait for the confirmation. So first on Peñaranda. Now Marichu Bacaro will report for the first time. So one concern here for Coach Lucena of Taguig is his bigs. We have Duazo on the bench right now, the starting big with 2 fouls, and now quick fouls here on the reserves, Luwalhati and Peñaranda. So let's see now if the game will change with the entry of Marichu Bacaro, another tested veteran, a former UAAP most valuable player with Santo Tomas. Air ball. So first substitutions here for the Army. Flormata will take a rest. Again, I'll repeat what I said earlier. Coach Jerry Gadong working with only 10 active players today. So the new players in are Dory Sagaino and Kat Garcia. Borja getting control against Bacaro. Borja, FEU versus UST. Garcia, extra pass. And Sagaino, fresh into the game, fires a shot, but they have a foul. First foul on Garcia, so the newly inserted Garcia with a quick foul. Team Capilit is in the game. Final 14 seconds in the first quarter. Oh, check that. This is Camille Claro, rather. Camille Claro in the game for the first time. Last shot time here for the Army. Yes! Comeso with 2 points. Ventura. No, she runs out of time. That will, well, if that went in, it still won't count. So after the first 10 minutes, we have our score. 40-6, an 8-point lead for the Army. Stay with us for the second quarter. We'll bring that to you in its entirety after this. Yes! First basket in the second quarter by Ventura. Look at the shooting. The Lady Generals, 3 out of 18 versus 6 out of 17 for the Lady Battalion. So it's very obvious why the Lady Battalion easily won that first quarter. Look at this. Ventura. Nice form. Yes, good line. Stephanie Ventura. Soriano. Back to Flormata. So Coach Jerry has slowly reintroduced his starters. A good job by the second unit to maintain the lead. Luwalhati. Oh, she passes it to the wrong person. Oh, it looks like somebody's hurt. This is Vanji Soriano. She's limping. Inside, attack! Good defense here by Taguig. It's time now for Taguig to flash their patented defense. Claro for 3. No. Rebound. And now Soriano. It seems that Soriano is okay. She just shook off that sprain of hers. They whip it outside. Long bomb! No. Bacaro hustling for it. Bacaro. 1 against 3. She waits for her teammates. Claro! No. Well, the shooting clip of Taguig is really something that needs to be addressed by Coach Lucena. Shirt play, says Vanji. A steal by Peñaranda. Peñaranda way ahead of the pack for 2 points. You know, Snow, for her build, she is very deceiving. I mean, who would realize she could run so fast? Ventura is another sprinter. So back-to-back hits, and don't look now. Army is just ahead by 2 points after leading by 8. Timeout. Look at this. It triggers a fast break, and that Gatorade fast break blast was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Yes, yes. Snow Peñaranda sprinting down the floor for that Gatorade fast break. Of course, Stephanie Ventura with her own version of the Gatorade fast break. And we'll be back. That's our score. We'll be back for more of the WNBL after this commercial break. Here's the big challenge right now for the Army Lady Battalion. How do you replace the 25.8 points average of Janine Ponteos? Of course, Janine is right now with the Philippine team in the Vietnam Southeast Asian Games. She is competing in 2 events, women's 3x3 and of course women's basketball. Philippines are defending champion in both disciplines. So we wish them luck. Hopefully they can bring home a gold medal again for the country. Flormata, high post. Oh, steal by Luwalhati. She feeds Bacaro. Oh no, that could have tied the game. Borja slows it down. Oh, 2 quick fouls on Marichu. Mary Joy Galicia is in the game also for the first time for the Lady Generals. So this is one advantage that Coach Lucena has to exploit. He has to exploit the fact that, you know, they have the personnel advantage. For sure, Army, their players will play heavy minutes because they're only 10. Soriano. Wrestling underneath between Farmata and Luwalhati. But the foul is assessed to AJ Gloriani. At the line, Vanji Soriano from Far Eastern University, one of the top women's basketball programs in the Philippines. A constant producer of great, solid female ballers. A lot of them are seeing action here in the WNBL. Bacaro. Guriani. Luwalhati at the post. Luwalhati. And what's this? Well, we have a loose ball foul on Garcia. So sideline inbound here for Mary Joy Galicia. Gloriani. Galicia. Luwalhati. Back to Gloriani. Back to Luwalhati. Luwalhati. Oh, he's blocked! Public display of rejection. Soriano! And Soriano fishes the foul. Fouls from Doriani. Look at this. It starts with this public display of rejection, and then it triggers this run. Instead, Soriano will shoot free throws. Ooh, miss. We can say the Army hanging tough despite this big fight back by the Taguig Lady Generals. They have shown great composure. Second one here for Vanji. All right, split. The lead is up to 5 again, 17-12. It was once 8 points at the close of the first quarter, 14-6. And loose ball, it's with Soriano. Borja, oh, she loses it. Galicia feeds Bacaro. Bacaro, nope. Rebound battle won by the Army. Soriano, quickly to Roque. Roque will wait for her teammates. Roque, back to Borja. Borja using the screen. Borja met by a defender. Roque. Borja for 3. Oh, good line. We saw that coming. Clean as a whistle. No emotion from Sok Borja. Lead back to 8. 20-12. Galicia. A great read by the defense. Another interception. To the post. Back outside. Nice line. Short this time. Gloriani. Bounce pass Bacaro. Baseline try. No. Rebound. Still with the Lady Generals. Gloriani. Galicia. Too strong. And a power rebound by Borja. Look at the three-point field goal shooting. 2 for Army in the right now, but still no 3-point shots for the Lady Generals. Galicia. If you want 3 points, Gloriani can give you one, but none right now. Galicia inside. All right, 3-pointer. Oh, finally! She heard us. She did not disappoint. I told you, Gloriani, if you want a 3-pointer, go to her. 20-15 on that triple by AJ Gloriani. Short. They get their own miss. And Borja, her effort is rewarded with 2 points. Gloriani. She's feeling it right now. She just hit a 3-point shot. Finds Bacaro inside. Siat, high percentage shot, but she loses the ball. Look at it again. Great line. We saw that coming from our angle. Of course, this is the first 3-point shot of Gloriani. Gloriani, a dead-eye shooter ever since her days with De La Salle University. Borja. Soriano at the corner. Soriano. Her foot was on the line. Bounce. It's with the Taguig. Galicia will cross the timeline. Gloriani. Back to Galicia. Galicia, sidestep. Yes! Borja. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Borja to Flormata. They are still playing the high post. And with a foul away from the ball, an offensive foul on Borja. Let's see what happened here. But before that, nice sidestep by Galicia. Season will give it to Gloriani. 5-point lead here by the Army. They have led all the way in this contest. Whoa, Boris clipped from behind by Galicia. That's an obvious foul. First foul on Mary Joy Galicia. So she just, I mean, you don't hit a person on the head. That's an obvious foul. And Borja with her first conversion. And it seems that Sok, her facial expression has not changed in this game. Same picture of intensity. Okay, so one more. She was fouled taking a 3-point shot. Third shot here for Sok. Inside. Goes in. Cross-court pass. Doriani asking for a screen. Instead, Siyat cuts. Does not convert. Another rebound here for Army. It's with Borja. Borja looks to the left, looks to the right, and runs out of space. But referee says it's going to be last touch on a dark shirt. Taguig is wearing black with red and white trim. Flormata, this time she loses the ball, so it's going to go the way of the Lady Generals. One and a half minutes left before we call it a half. Season to Gloriani. Gloriani. Cross court to Season. Season shakes up the defense. Season! No. And battle for it. It's going to be a foul. Foul on Hilisan. So it's going to be an inbound, so team is not yet in the penalty. Gloriani. You see the screen. Siyat. Siyat. Outside. Galicia. Good line. Too strong. And ball will stay with the Lady Generals. Baseline inbound. Season. Felisarta in the game, and she announces her presence with that shot. (25-19) lead of Army down to 6. Flormata. Lavalle. And the ball could not be controlled by the fingertips of Flormata. Pass was too strong. Chance now for Taguig to inch closer. Remember, they have not led. Yes, they have not tasted the lead in this game. Season. Too strong. Rebound picked up by the Army. Borja. Sok. No. Another chance. Last shot time here probably for Taguig. Season. No more shot clock. Only the game clock. It says 12 seconds. Season. Yes. So last shot chance here for the Army. They will play for the last shot. 2 seconds. Flormata. She has to fire. No. What a good way to to end the half for the Taguig Generals. Momentum now shifted on their side. They even though they're still behind by 4 points, 25-21. Look at these 3-point shooting from Gloriani, finally finding the mark. But of course, the Army stayed put with their inside game, and that's our score at halftime. We'll break this down even further after this commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching the 2022 Women's National Basketball League. Kabinbin, still with a lot of energy. Look at this. Look at the energy of Chak Kabinbin. Woo! She's so fast, even in slow motion. Air Force. Shot clock down to 5. Oh, fancy shot! Wow! Put that on our highlight reel. Look at that again. Look at this circus shot by Air Force. Another angle. Wow!
Both teams trying to get the first bucket in the second half.
Wow!
Good luck din bukas.
Salamat po, salamat po.
Okay, let's now go to the highlights of the game, and actually this is the semi-finals where the Uratex Dream Championship game, and this putback, one of the crucial baskets, Taguig winning this one 13-7. The Lady Generals, the champions.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapak.
Big gamble here. Oh, alley-oop is good for Ramos. Oh, look at Ramos. Look at the elevation.
Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malagayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila
It's Abin, and good tap from behind. Kapuso will go for back-to-back hits, but he is blocked. Public display of projection there. Again, ooh, wow. Just like in volleyball.
Yan sa akin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at tanganin.
Chan using the Villanueva screen. Chan to Villanueva. 1 second. Oh, buzzer beater. Now, what a game. I say, what a game from Ivan Villanueva. You know, capping off that strong third quarter with this late triple.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Alley-oop play, what a finish! Alley-oop finish. Shane Agot.
Sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo.
It's with Kabiko. Kabiko bounce pass in traffic. Oh, you don't do that. You don't do a bounce pass in traffic. Santos! Tipsy-doo! Simple shot, Tipsy-doo. Woohoo!
Patuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at tangarin.
It's with Capasio. Alves all alone. And here's Slammer! Vincent Alves! For that, let us saver! El Tunco! Yaso!
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Hanggang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Tabico. Making the pass, Babra! 2 points! Playground basketball there by Captain Greg Tabico.
Pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikapin abutin.
Steal here. It's with Tamayo. Mangalino. Whips it inside to a teammate on Dipsy-Drew by Sampang. And Sampang introducing himself very well to the NBL audience.
Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaan.
Found by Lagrama. Lagrama in transition. Look at that move by Topeng Lagrama. Wraparound move, eluding the defense of Makati. Look at that.
Dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikapin abutin.
Eduyo, the inbounder, with 1 on the shot clock. The lob to Ramos for the dunk! Alex Ramos with the slam. What a well-executed play for the...
She gets the 3 points back. But there was no stopping Sok Borja. She was all over the place. And comparative numbers, well, with a score like that, we were not surprised that the shooting clip is at a low 28% for Army and 25% for Taguig. Of course, free throws, no free throws yet for Taguig. Rebounds, I mean, really now, Army asserting their height advantage should have held 29-21. And of course, a big credit also, the one reason also why Army was able to maintain this lead, when Coach Jerry Gadong put in his reserves, they more or less sustained the intensity of the starters. Of course, Sok Borja leading all scores with 11 points, supported by her fellow FEU Ligi Tamala, Venji Soriano with 6. On the other hand, it's LaSalle. Actually, it's LaSalle versus FEU. AJ Gloriani with 5, Snow Peñalada with 4 for Taguig. Yeah, that's AJ Gloriani on your screens right now. Of course, a former recipient of our Best Player Award. And speaking of best players, the best players of the WNBL, Chuck Kabinbin, Janine Pontes, Andrea Tonko of Navy, Trina Guiting, of course, of WNBL 3x3. They are all in Vietnam right now, representing the Philippines in the 31st Southeast Asian Games. Of course, Janine playing, I think as you speak right now, she is playing in the 3x3. They should be in the medal rounds by now. She's played together with Claire Castro, April Bernardino, and Angelica Solada. Of course, Chuck, Tina, Janine, and they are all part of the 5-1 of the basketball team that will see action immediately after the 3x3 tournament. Of course, Philippines are defending champion in both 3x3 and women's basketball, and hoping that they retain the title. Make it a back-to-back, a double back-to-back, in fact. Season with the first basket of the second half. Hopefully, Coach Lucena has made the adjustments. The question is, can Army sustain this good play, considering that they are short as far as personnel is concerned? So far, so good. Duazo is back after a forced rest. And Duazo big up for lost time. Back-to-back hits now for the third foul. Decision time here for Coach Robin Lucena. Will he sit down Duazo or will he gamble? Soriano with the scoop. Short. Soriano now with the reverse. This time she will not be denied. Del Carmen. Gloriani. Inside, back to Gloriani. They whip it around. Season, yes! We are tied for the first time at 27 all. Yes, this is the first deadlock of the game, 27 all. Roque. Taking too much time. Finds Soriano. Soriano. Open. Yes. Soriano with the 2 points. All right, Gloriani. Del Carmen. Attacks. Yes. Second deadlock, 29 all. This will surely not be the last deadlock. I can sense it. Offensive rebound, Vanji. Vanji is blocked. It will stay with the Army. They are for the good of the team. You know, try to find something positive out of that loss. Ooh, Del Carmen, what a move! A matador defense there by Army. Soriano. First lead ever by Taguig. And it's picked up by the Lady Generals. They will run now. Del Carmen will trigger a fast break, but she applies the brakes. Season. And ball's batted out. It will stay with the Taguig Lady Generals. Yes, this is the first lead ever of Taguig, thanks to this beautiful drive by Monique Del Carmen. Oh! 3-pointer. 5-point lead now for Taguig, their biggest of the game. We have a foul. I believe it will be against Flor Mata. Yes, it's against Flor Mata. Look at this great catch. Quick release. Quick 3 points. But it's Flor Mata just gave a karate chop to the throat of Monique Del Carmen. I guess it was unintentional. We can say that. We can safely say that. No malice. Del Carmen to Gloriani. Cross court, back to Del Carmen. Look at the points this quarter. The Lady Generals are really revving it up, 13-4. Remember, they were behind by 4 points, 25-21 after 1 quarter. Loose ball scramble. Stays with the gig. Oh, mental last. They did not know. They did not know. Oh, losing her balance, traveling on Helisan. That's traveling. And Coach Jerry can only shake his head in disbelief. So Duazo will sit down. And they want to preserve her for the latter stages. Oh, she loses her balance. She loses her balance there, that's obvious. Del Carmen to Season. Season. Siat. Back to Del Carmen. Del Carmen will survey. Ah! Well read by the defense. Triggers a fast break. Roque! No! And ball will go to Taguig. Of course, good effort there by Roque. If there's one player who could energize the team, it's Roque. She has a lot of energy today. Ventura will return to give Del Carmen a rest. Well, Del Carmen has been working very hard today. She has been doing a lot of stuff. She's been bringing down the ball. She's been taking the shots, orchestrating. She's been doing everything. Whoops. And nobody there to receive that pass. Borja met by Ventura. Borja to Flormata. Flormata, too strong. It's with Claro. Claro, quickly to Ventura. Ventura, back pass. No good. Flormata secures it. And now they will take it easy. Talking about Army. Roque. Back to Soriano. Soriano stops and pops. Short. And you have a foul on a Lady General. On Camille Claro. Only the first foul on Claro. Carla Manuel will come in for the first time. No, one advantage here of Taguig is their size. They are definitely tall. Oh, great steal by Ventura. Ventura now, a one-woman fast break. No! Spoke too soon. We have a foul. Foul on Soriano. More of a frustration foul there by Vanji. Timeout called by Coach Mark Robin Lucena. So we'll be back for more of the WNBL. Don't change that channel, please. Good shot there of the Taguig Lady Generals huddle. Oh, look at this pass. Season, cold-blooded. Another angle for Janet. I mean, Season is all over the court. Okay, that's Janet Season. 9 points, 2 rebounds today. Of course, Janet from National University. And maybe the good connection here is the Janet Season and Stephanie Ventura. They are both from Pangasinan, so I guess there's a good connection between the two of them. Soriano now to Borja. Borja crossing the timeline, met by the defense of Ventura. Last second dish off, and Flormata with the 2 points. Army not allowing Taguig to break away. And last touch on Flormata. Hey, look at Borja just erased the defense of Ventura and dishing it off to Flormata for the 2 points. Bacaro. Claro. Ventura. Cross court. Oh, the pass is weak. Well read by the defense. Soriano will go all the way for this fast break. Army back on the lead, 35-34. 2.5 left in the third. How will Taguig respond? They worked so hard to get the lead, and now they've lost it. Let's see what is their reaction. They throw the ball away. Well, that is not exactly the reaction that Coach Mark Robin Lucena would like. But then again, they have another chance, and maybe they can just pull off a defensive stop here. Let's see. Felizarta sprinting on defense. Soriano attacking. And Soriano draws the foul. It's on Carla Manuel. First foul on Manuel. Looks like Soriano is favoring her right shoulder. Well, she's okay. First one coming. Good. You know, Taguig has been playing very well. That it seems that it's only now that Coach Lucena has decided to bring back Snow Peñaranda. So good free throw there by Soriano. Ups their lead now to 3, 37-34. Oh, good defense. Good defense by Army. But referee says, uh-oh. Only the first foul on Roque. Peñaranda will do the honors. Gives it to Claro. Ventura. Oops, Ventura almost traveled. Ventura using the Manuel high screen. Claro. Shot clock down to 2. Peñaranda saw it. He was forced to fire. Roque using the Flor Mata screen. Roque running shot. No. Flor Mata. And Flor Mata is hacked. So 2 quick fouls here for Carla Manuel. At the line, Lane Flor Mata. Ooh, misses. Oh, on your screens right now, our hard-working Executive Vice President, Ms. Rose Montreal, together with Commissioner Edward Aquino, making sure that everything is in order. (38-34) after those free throws by Flor Mata. Ventura, Lualhati, spins, extra pass. Bacaro was surprised to receive, but she gets control back. And Bacaro falls down. She gets the foul. At the line, UAP most valuable player, Marichu Bacaro. Gloriani will come back to replace Claro. Well, I guess they need Gloriani's three-point shooting now that the Army is back in the lead. But before that, Coach Jerry Gadong will call a timeout, and we'll be back for the resumption of this game. Stay with us for more of your WNBL. Not just sure what color, but hopefully it's a gold, of course. And after that, she will do double duty. She will join Chak, Andrea, and Trina in the basketball event. So possible, Janine can repeat what she did in 2019 and bring home 2 gold medals. Roque has it. Soriano, back to Roque, but stolen by Peñaranda. Peñaranda again, Peñaranda! Yes! And yeah, you really appreciate how Snow Peñaranda can run the floor very well, considering her body type, her size, her bulk. So she can run like a gazelle. Look at that. The rampaging Snow Peñaranda. Wow. Great body control as well, going airborne. That's a combination of speed, strength, and flexibility. So you have to do a lot of stretching if you want to be flexible. Stretching is important. You should stretch before and after the game. Yes, you know, all right, held ball. So a jump ball. Let's see if we can sort out this scrum. Of course, this is not rugby. And speaking of rugby, did you know that we had some national rugby players play in our WNBL 3x3? Yeah. Ayumi Ono and Dixie Yu. They're part of our women's national rugby team, but they also played in WNBL 3x3. We want to stretch that even further. You know, Bennett Revillosa also played in the same team in WNBL 3x3. She's also part of our national handball team, together with Thea Señalosa. So, okay, multi-sport athletes here in the WNBL and WNBL 3x3. Garcia. Oh, nice spin. Nice shake. 2 points for Cat. Lead is back to Army after that 38-all deadlock. Season. We have not heard from Janet for some time, huh? She has been silent. But of course, I expect her to heat up again later when it's more needed. Garcia will dance inside, and she dribbles on her foot, but last touch on a Taguig Lady General. Baseline inbound for Garcia. They are ahead by 2 points. They want to add to that. Borja, no. Flormata. And that's the end of the third quarter. Look at this. Season with the runner. That was the first taste of the lead for Taguig, and then Del Carmen adding to it. But of course, Army fighting back. Flormata inside for the deuce. And then good defense lead to better offense. Soriano with the roll, finger roll. And that's our score, 40-38, 2-point lead for the Army. We'll be back with the deciding fourth quarter after this commercial break. You're watching the WNBL. Hello, Miss Rose Montreal. Of course, Miss Rose, very hard at work, making sure that this game functions smoothly. Of course, Commissioner Edward Aquino getting a little playful there. Our chairman, Mr. Celso Mercado, in attendance, and his son, our NBL Youth Ambassador. Hi, fans. That's me. Of course, fans here at the Brenzi Giao Convention Center. Again, if you're in the area, if you're nearby, drop by the Bren Giao Convention Center. Admission is free. No tickets. All you need is your vaccination card. And please, when you're inside, always wear your mask. That's the only thing we ask. Wear your mask at all times. Steal here completed by Ventura. Lualhati outside. Gloriani. Gloriani in traffic. Finds Lualhati. Ventura for three. No. It will go out in favor of the Army. Again, Army hanging out a 40-38 lead after the first three quarters. Vanji Soriano with 14 points. Sok Borja with 11 points. Though they've been doing their best to make up for the missing points that are usually scored by Chaka Binbin and Janine Pontes, who are both in Vietnam for the Southeast Asian Games. Meanwhile, no player yet in double figures for the Taguig Lady Generals. They are more of a balanced attack. Their leading scorer, Janet Season, with 9 points, followed by Snow Peñaranda with 6 off the bench, and AJ Gloriani with 5. All right, Lalaine Flormata now will try to extend their lead. Yes, she does. 41-38. We can say a quality minutes here for Stephanie Ventura. You know, whenever Monique Del Carmen takes a rest. And that's what you like to see from your reserves. 4-point lead now for Army. And they steal the ball. But a counter steal. Ball is loose. It's with Peñaranda. And Kat Garcia. Oops. Now she needs to make this next one. Luwalhati will sit down and April Siat will check back. Of course, April, part of the starting five. Two misses here for Garcia. Sison, bounce pass inside to Siat. Loriani. Whips it inside, Del Carmen. Oh, Del Carmen! Borja forcing the shot, and she is fouled. And Sok Borja is very, very tired. That's a sure thing. At the line, Sok Borja. First free throw. Nope. Soriano will come back. She'll replace Comeso. So split at the line for Sok. Only a 1-point lead for Army. Sison inside to the cutting Peñaranda. Oh, what a pass! Everything but the shot. Peñaranda keeps it alive. Sison, no. Siat, yes! Lead now back to the Lady Generals. We have a seesaw battle here at Brengao. Offensive foul on Flor Mata. She moved, setting up that pick. Yes. Take a look at it again. But first, look at this offensive putback by April. Meanwhile, Coach Jerry would like to talk to his players. And we'll be back after this commercial break. Stay with us for more of your WNBL. Joshua, di ba? AJ Gloriani, 5 points so far in this game, but he's +6 in efficiency. Well, I guess they need to set up AJ for more shots. Because AJ, she needs her shots, she needs her attempts. They have to set her up for her vaunted 3-point shooting. They need to set her screens. Let's see if that will happen. All right, here's the screen, double screen in fact, for AJ, as predicted. Peñaranda, Sison, no defense! The defense was 1 second late. A steal by Peñaranda. It's with Doriani. They will set up the double screen again. Peñaranda. Peñaranda attacks. No. Soriano. They should not panic. It's only 4 points. It's a very easy lead it's an easy lead to catch. Look at Peñaranda. Again, the defense was 1 second late. All right, Soriano. Sideline inbound to Borja. Roque. Soriano. Soriano will attack. And Soriano! Count the basket plus the foul for Soriano. Ooh. That is now the 4th foul on Gloriani. And look at that. She really tried her best to avoid contact, but the contact happened. And Soriano making the bonus. So now only 1 point separating the Lady Generals and the Lady Battalion. Steal! Oh, big steal here by Army. Soriano now. Borja, Sok to Flormata. No. Key rebound here by Peñaranda. Season. Siat. Del Carmen. Gloriani for 3. Yes! That was what I was talking about. They need to set up Gloriani. They need to give her touches, screens, find the open AJ. Steal! Peñaranda now. Up! Ever. Bora. Soriano. Soriano. And Helisan with the 2 points. Del Carmen will challenge the defense. Yes! And aside from the 2 points, Gloriani fishes a foul from Flormata. Oh, that's an obvious foul. That's an obvious foul. So at the line for the bonus, Monique Del Carmen. Miss. But Snow gets it. And now Del Carmen will recycle. Season. Siat. Del Carmen. Snow Peñaranda with the jumper. Too strong. All right, Roque has it. Soriano. We are just past the halfway point of the final period. Soriano. Soriano spins. Soriano gets the 2 points. Lead of Taguig down to 2. This is just like their first meeting. It went one. It might go down the wire. Siat. No. April. Kick out. Gloriani asking for it. She gets it. Flormata against the Gloriani. Peñaranda left open. No. Siat. Season. Short. Finally a rebound. Baseball pass. Oh, stolen. Stolen by Gloriani. Gloriani will wait for her teammates. Bounce pass. Siat. Siat inside. Del Carmen for 3. No. Another rebound. No box out for Army. Snow. Finds the opening. No. Snow still. She will not be denied. 54-50. Suddenly, the Army showing signs of fatigue. It seems that they are slowing down. There is no zing in their step. But then again, for the fans of the Army, They're hoping that their Lady Battalion will find their second wind in time for one final kick and reverse this outcome. This is a crucial free throw for Vanji. Yes. All right. And now, this free throw has become more important than ever for Vanji and the Lady Battalion. Yes! Now they have to play defense. Good, honest defense. Of course, Taguig. Season will attack. Backtracks. Snow. Gloriani looks at the ring. Instead will attack. Gloriani! Wow! If that went in, that would have been the biggest shot of the game. Soriano now. Flormata. A nice cut! But last touch on Peñaranda. That pass was for Roque. No Snow, you cannot review. We are not yet in the last 2 minutes. And because of that, Coach Jerry Gadong will call a timeout. And we'll be back for the exciting conclusion of this game. Stay with us for more of your WNBL. And we can see here Vanji Soriano, she is breathing from her mouth, an obvious sign of fatigue. Of course, Vanji, she and Sok Borja, they have been the 1-2 punch of Army in this game. Alright. Look at this, Soriano sprinting down from that outlet pass by Sok Borja. So let's see, look at this. Double-double already for Vanji. 21 points, 11 rebounds. Of course, let's see if Vanji has still something left in her gas tank for the final 2 minutes and 26 seconds. It's winning time for both these teams. Borja. Borja still using the screen by Roque. Oh! Steal! Season! Oh! What a hard thud! We could feel that thud all the way from the broadcast booth. Let's hope Season is okay. Look at the replay. No, even the replay is painful. Wow. But Season looks okay. She's able to shoot her free throws. Oh, looks like Janet has been misaligned a bit after that hard fall. But I hope she can make some adjustments. Make the second free throw and give them valuable breathing room. Oh, 2 misses for Janet. And last touch on Siat. So now a golden chance for Army to either tie or go ahead in this possession. And we are now nearing the last 2 minutes. Winning time in Brengao. Inbound. It starts with a good inbound. Soriano. Bounce pass to Borja. Back to Soriano. Soriano. Kick out. Garcia. Uh-oh. And this last 2 minutes brought to you by Converge. Thank you, Converge, for supporting the WNBL. Del Carmen. Public display of rejection by Borja. Back pass. Oh, too fancy there. Well read by the defense, causing the turnover. This is not the time to play fancy. Look at this. Del Carmen is blocked. Look at the scrap. I think Stephanie Ventura got hit in the face. So now we're in the last 2 minutes at the line. Gretchen Roque. She will try to tie the game with 2 free throws. We have a warning here on Coach Christopher Villamayor of Taguig. Assistant Coach Villamayor for complaining. Second free throw coming here. Split here for Roque. So now Coach Lucena will call a timeout for his Lady Generals. We'll be back. Generals hanging on to a 1-point lead. Stay here. Stay with us for more of your WNBL. For the assists that are lost with the absence of Chuck Kabinbin. Okay? And we see that the Taguig Lady Generals are hanging on to this 1-point lead. They have possession. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Exactly 100. That's right. Exactly 100 seconds left in the game. So you can cut down from 100 to 1. Gloriani. Siat. Oh, that's a big basket. That's a big basket. Lead up to 3. Steal by Peñaranda. What is happening to Army? They are self-destructing here in the last 2 minutes. Peñaranda to the cutting. Season! A barrage of baskets here by the Taguig Lady Generals, forcing Coach Jerry Gadong to call a timeout. Suddenly, the 1-point lead of Taguig is up to 4 points. Here it is, starting with this shot by Siat, and then this basket by Season. All right, we'll be back for more of the WNBL. Reset. We're just coming up this timeout called by the Army Lady Battalion. But before anything else, it seems that the Taguig would also like to call a timeout. But shall we break to commercial, or we'll continue? All right, we'll break to commercial. We'll be back for more of the WNBL. And best of luck, of course, to Chuck Kabinbin and Janine Pontes of the Army Lady Battalion, Andrea Tonko of Go for Gold Navy, and Tina Guitinko of WNBL 3x3. They are in Vietnam right now for the 31st SEA Games, and we're just waiting for word on the result of the medal round for 3x3. Janine Ponteos is competing in the medal round together with Claire Castro, Angelica Surada, and April Bernardino. They are, we're not sure what color of medal they got, but we'll see. We'll try to get some information once available. Oh no! Big mistake! Gloriani! Ball will stay with Taguig. You see, before this back-to-back timeouts, Taguig was only leading by 1 point, 54-53. And then all of a sudden, we see back-to-back baskets from Taguig. That's why they are now on top by 5 points and possibly even more. Well, they are asking for a review to make sure that the ball goes to the proper party. I don't know. I didn't see the video. I was looking somewhere else. Yes, honest. I was looking somewhere else when they replayed it on the screen. All right, ball will stay with the gig. And now Coach Lucena will burn another timeout just to make sure, and that's our score. We'll be back for the conclusion of this game. You're watching the WNBL. After this game, we are going to have action in the NBL President's Cup presented by Converge. It's going to be the Laguna Pistons against the Gentlemen's on your screen right now, the Parañaque Aces. The Pistons in blue, Aces in white. That should be a good one. This is our standings right now at the WNBL 2022. Of course, Taguig still on top 5-1. And Army just at the fringe of the semifinals, 2-4, and it looks like was with their loss earlier today, the Stan Quezon Lady Spartans are officially eliminated from the postseason. So now it's going to be Taguig, Air Force, Navy, and Army in the crossover semifinals. The only thing left to be decided is their final ranking. So who will be number 1, who will be number 2, who will be number 3, who will be number 4, and that will determine who will play each other in separate best-of-3 series. And of course, the 2022 WNBL finals will be a best-of-3 as well. Third foul on Sok. You know, credit also to Sok. She has done a good job of budgeting her fouls. So big free throws here by Gloriani. Woo! You can say a little reprieve given there for the Lady Battalion with that Gloriani miss. So the hope is still alive for the Army Lady Battalion. All right, turn of Coach Jerry Gadong to call a timeout. 59-53. Stay with us for more of the WNBL. Slice of the crowd here, the Saturday crowd at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Yes, you can still go here. Admission is free, no tickets. Just bring your vaccination card and please, always wear your mask like the people on the screen right now. That's right, text your friends, tell them to accompany you. And watch WNBL and later on the NBL. Parañaque versus Laguna. Peñaranda looking for a teammate. Goes for the long ball. Siyat. Oh, almost lost it. Good thing she was able to save it in time. All right, Peñaranda. Shot clock down to 13 seconds. Del Carmen. And Ventura's fouled. So Ventura will shoot free throws. First one is good for Stephanie. Ups their lead to 7. Make that 2 for 2, up to 8. With 32.3 seconds left. So an 8-point lead now for Taguig with 32.3 seconds left. And we have a timeout. And we'll bring you the conclusion of this game. Or will we hang on the air? Alright, we'll bring you the conclusion of this game after this commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching the 2022 WNBL. Alright, back for the final 32.3 seconds. An 8-point lead for the Taguig Lady Generals over the Army Lady Battalion. We're just waiting for confirmation of the final score. It's a 1-ball game for Taguig. They keep the league leadership and at the same time sending Army to their 5th straight loss. Of course, nevertheless, a fine performance by Army. They gave it their best effort considering that they entered this game without their 2 best players, Janine Ponteos and Chaka Binbin. Meanwhile, Peñaranda missing that free throw. But it's academic now. It's a 1-ball game for the Lady Generals. Let's see if Army will try to trim down the final deficit. Who knows, they might need it for quotient purposes. Oh, what a block! And Del Carmen will probably dribble the time away. Yeah, they need to cross the line first. Peñaranda will not shoot. She just looks at the scoreboard. And the horn sounds, confirming the win, a 62-53 victory by the Taguig Lady Generals over the Army Lady Battalion. Taguig stays on top of the standings. Meanwhile, Taguig, Army, with their 5th loss in a row, they stay in 4th position. And we'll break down this game and reveal our best player after this commercial break. Stay with us. That's exciting.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwing na bayan ka, papalihan na natin lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwing na bayan ka, papalihan na natin lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Our final score, 62-53, a 9-point win for the Taguig Lady Generals over the Army Lady Battalion. Of course, our best player, no other than Janet Season of the winning Taguig Lady Generals. Janet, congratulations. Great game. Talagang you're all over the court. Yung first question ko, Janet, ano bang importance sa team na to end the elimination? Kasi I think you have a game tomorrow, right? You have a game tomorrow. Anong importance of ending the elimination round on a winning note na number 1 kayo?
Siguro yung communication namin, lagi namin yun wino-workout kasi every time na mayroon kaming errors, lagi kaming nag-huddle. Pinapractice namin siya palagi sa training. And then, yun, yung sinasabi sa amin ng coaches, magtiwala lang kami sa isa't isa. At wag namin bibitawan yung isa't isa. Yun lang naman.
Alam mo, Janet, it cannot be hidden, no, sa video natin, no, makita natin sa screen na your team is a happy team, no? Masaya kayo. You are a very happy team. Mukhang napakataas ng moral nyo. Kamusta yung moral nyo? How happy are you? No? How motivated are you right now?
Sobrang motivated kami kasi galing kami sa pagkatalo, so kailangan namin manalo ulit. Kailangan namin makuha yung momentum namin ulit for winning.
Alright, Janet, of course, bilang ating best player, you will receive gift items, so gift certificates from our sponsors, Kruberg and Surge Fitness. And of course, this is your chance to say hello, thank you, say thank you to all those who have supported you in your basketball journey.
Maraming salamat po sa sumusuporta sa Lady Taguig General, especially po kay sa mayor namin, kay Tano, and sa coaching staff, sa management ng WNBL, yung player ko, NBL, and then family ko sa Laguna, yun lang. Ayan. Ako si Janet Season, WNBL, ang tunay na liga na atletang Pilipina.
Alright, there you have it, our best player, Janet Season. A great all-around performance to lead her team to the victory. And let's see how that happened. Let's start with our highlights. Beginning in the first quarter, of course, the Lady Battalion with a strong start. Of course, until Taguig took some time before they got the groove going. Of course, great start by Army, 14-6 at the end of the first 10 minutes. And then Stephanie Ventura, signaling the start of the fight back of the Generals. Meanwhile, Sok Bora says no, not yet. Gloriani also starting to heat up, and that played a factor. Look, Sok Borja and Vaji Soriano, they really worked very hard today. Army still on top at halftime, 25-21. And here's the turning point. Season gives the lead to the first time to the Lady Generals. And then Monique Del Carmen adds their lead. So slowly but surely now, Taguig pulling away. You can say that Army sort of lost steam, but they still tried their best. These are, they don't know what the meaning of quit. Army hanging on to the 2-point lead after 3 quarters, 40-38. And then finally the floodgates burst. I guess, they are human also. Army simply got tired. Like what I said, they only have 10 players today. Their players are playing heavy minutes. And that's our final score, 62-53, a 9-point win for Taguig over the Army. We are not done yet. Of course, we'll shift gears now, and we will now bring to you the 2022 National Basketball League President's Cup presented by Converge. Our main offering, the Laguna Pistons against the Parañaque Aces, will bring that game to you in its entirety after this commercial break. Stay with us. Thank you for watching the 2022 Women's National Basketball League.